Okay, Robinson with you again. Today I'm Sawmill Creek Trails here in North Arlington. Between two waters. If you ever seen my other video where it says between two waters, this is where I'm at now. But what I'm doing today is practicing on my V11. I just had the tire change, fixed up one of the suspensions on it that was bad, one of the shocks. And with the new tire, this thing is phenomenal. You know, it's amazing how this V11 is with me now just over 2 years, like batch number 3. You know, we're all concerned about these new wheels that are coming out. They're very expensive, and they are. Granted, they are. They're better made. They're a lot more quality. You know, the electric unicycle community is doing their homework, and they have doing it since day one. It's just progress, you know, new technology. But nonetheless, you know, don't be discouraged if you can't buy a suspension wheel under $3,000 because you still got the V11 and the S18. $21.99 for the V11 and the S18 is $22.99, and you get a good ride. You know, if you're not going to go distance riding for range, then you're good. You know, like me today, I'm at this trail. I'm having a great time. I'm practicing down riding, and it seems to feel perfect. There's great suspension on it, and you'd be surprised how good this wheel is. I have batch 3, so about the time I got mine, about 4.5 months later, after my first order, it was batch 3. And it was worth the wait because I ordered it like in July and I got it sometime in I think it was the end of November, something like that. June I ordered it, got it in November, some ridiculous amount but it was worth the wait. I mean, there was no question about it. So here I am between two waters, North Arlington, New Jersey, Sawmill Trails, Creek Trails, if you will. But this is a nice gravel road, or pavement, if you will. And with suspension, this is phenomenal. It's considered off-road. Now, I don't know what a lot of people consider off. For me, off-road is this: gravel roads, uneven roads, and stuff like that when you're running on dirt. Ooh. But jumping is not me. Plus, I'm not the age appropriate for I'm an older guy now, so jumping is not for me. Let it be for somebody else, which is fine with me. And I'm not against it either, but I'm not going to go beat up on my wheel after you pay a couple $1,000s for it. Okay, I believe this is going to be the end of the road. Or this got washed out. That's what happened. Wow. This is incredible. Anyway, going back to the V11. And like I say, there's nothing wrong with those other expensive more wheels. If you got deep pockets or you want to invest, excuse me, if you want to invest in a more quality wheel, range, suspension, bigger battery, bigger motor, by all means, there's no wrong wheel to buy. Absolutely none. But if you're in a budget and you're looking for a decent wheel, that suspension that's under $3,000, a V11 and the S20, the S18 are the wheels to go. Like I said, there's nothing wrong by buying whatever wheel you want. Whatever you're content, you're happy with, buy it. There's no wrong with that. But just be wise which wheels you're going to buy and which one you're going to learn on. I'm trying to ride sitting down and record at the same time. So you just got to get used to this. I think this was a bad choice. It's the only way I can stop, by getting back up on it. I got too much stuff. My other hand is busy. I got my book bag pushing me back. All right, let's do this. So I got the camera in my other hand. I can't balance myself properly until I get used to running with a seat. Okay. All right, here I am, sitting down and riding my wheel. The only problem is I got to learn how to lean back a little bit to slow it down, because you lean slightly forward, the thing just want to roll, take off. But to get off of it, I can't stop it on time. Sitting down, I have to get up. My right foot with plantar fasciitis is catching up to me, so I need to practice how to sit down again. I had to do the same with my Sherman, ride sitting down, because it got to a point where your feet get tired, and the slight dihedral that these things have. All right, let me stand up. There's people coming. I'm not good at straight. So, there we go. How's it going? All right. Let's see if I can sit while I'm riding. I did it. Okay. All right, something to get used to. I'm not used to sitting riding. I tried it many times, but I kind of gave up on it. So anyway, let me get up. All right. All right, that worked out. I just stopped for a moment to put the camera away. The second camera. I couldn't ride with two of them in my hand hanging onto another thing here. But it's all good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to see if I can sit down here and practice that. Sitting down. All right. All right. I'm sitting in the back. This is not bad. This prolongs the foot pain. I'm still not balanced completely, but with this new tire now, it balances a lot more. There's something, what a night and day for the tire. I can't reiterate how that tire is different from the original. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the original tire, but this is something else. It's like motorcycle grade. All right, finally got the gist of this in no time. Like I said, I would do it here in the park. I have nothing to hit. I won't do this in the street like some of the guys do that are more experienced. Even though I've been riding for 2 years, but I never really liked riding sitting down. Now, when you slow down, you just sit back a little bit and it slows down because I'm going pretty fast. Pick up some speed, just lean forward a little bit. You're all good. Ah, the observatory. This is great. Standing up, sitting down, I'll get used to this. This is all good. This is a lot of fun, learning something new. Boy, I can get used to this. All right. You just gotta relax. If you're too stiff, this thing wants to make a left and a right. You just gotta leave all your weight on it and go slower. I can probably going about 10, 15 miles an hour, something like that. Any slower, I think I'll fall off of it. But I was forced to learn how to sit down a little bit, especially in these parks. Areas where I know I'm not in the street. I won't do this in the street. Only because, I'm not good at it yet. I'm just, like I say, I'm just learning. Actually, today's my first time literally taking it for a ride. As soon as I got on it, I started riding and sitting down. A couple of hard starts, but nothing that I couldn't proceed almost immediately to riding it, sitting down. There we go. This is cruising, sitting down. This is awesome. Especially with the suspension. You don't feel the bumps at all. And this cushion on the V11 is pretty impressive. It's very, very comfortable. Every time I move the camera, I would start slight movement, steering. But this is good sitting down. This is amazing. I love it. The idea is now when you're practicing sitting down, don't look down. Keep your eyes straight. Start to get you dizzy when you're trying to look down. But it's all good. All right. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going to go straight as far as I can and see where this road takes me. Well, this is a great experience sitting down. Like I said, I've tried it before, but I really didn't give it a second thought. Now, after 2 years, I'm actually giving it a lot of thought to sitting down because my feet are really starting to hurt now. Until I can continue doing exercise from my feet that hurt, my plantar fasciitis, if you will, if I said it right. It's most predominantly on my right foot. So right now, for me practicing sitting down, it doesn't hurt because as soon as I start riding normally, but within 2-3 miles, my feet are in severe pain. But sitting down gave me that break to relieve the tension on my feet. So I'm kind of forced to ride sitting down, and it's good. But like I say, I only do it when I'm traveling in parks and stuff, but I won't do it in the street. I'm not that good at it yet. Coming back to it now, if you will. I think I'm done.